Yo, what is up guys? It is Nader here, and today I'm giving you a video talking about my thoughts in 2XKO Alpha, and this is going to be a short video, so do not worry. But let's begin. So, how do I feel about the Alpha? First off, I want to say it is okay. The game overall, I think it's okay. It has a lot of potential to do great things, but right now it is okay. There's a lot of things that I didn't like and things that I did like. So we're going to talk about first accessibility. Do I think it's accessible to newer players? No, not at all. I don't think. Like, sure, you could do special moves in one button layout, but I feel as if that's the easy part. And then when you get in the match and you get absolutely mixed and destroyed, because it's a Marvel's Capcom pretty much game, it's a tag game, it's this game, you're gonna get washed. Like, I feel as if there is no good direction or way for people to learn with this tutorial. Like, I feel as if there's so much more depth into the game that's just not talked about in the tutorial or anything like that that should be talked about in the future. But then again, it's alpha, so I'm not gonna really get on it like that, but it needs to be easier for people to understand what's going on, because it feels as if a lot of people are not gonna know what's going on. And I think that's gonna be a big thing about the game, hopefully that it fixes in the future, because I feel as if that's probably like the biggest complaints by everybody's like, man, this game is just, I can't do it. And it's because they don't know what to do. Like, there's no direction. I feel as if you just throwing right in, bam. Like, and I feel as if for other games that had betas or alphas or whatever, that are fighting games, they actually had better tutorials, I want to say, so in my opinion at least. But that's just, you know, I think a big problem for the game, for newer players' accessibility. For me, I was fine. I just didn't know neutral. That was pretty much it yet, at least for the time I did play, because I didn't play too much, but just good enough to understand the mechanics of the game, at least. Except for just neutral for my character, specifically my character. Now, when it comes to the gameplay overall, just in general, like if you know how to play, I think it's generally fun. I think it has a lot of potential with more combo routes or whatever, maybe more mechanics later down the line. But I think it's generally a fun game. Like, they're doing a great job gameplay-wise, because like the fact that if you're playing with your friend, they actually have to participate still, even if they're in the back, like not doing anything. They have to throw out the assist button to help you. So I think that is a cool dynamic with your friend, and it helps with communication, like to get you guys linked up and focused, you know. So I think that's a really cool thing. That's a big win, honestly, for the game. Is just, it's gonna be fun to play with your friend, absolutely, or significant other, whatever. You're gonna have a fun time playing with your friend. I can already see it now for like tournaments, like they would just play with their significant other, something like that, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. That's gonna be pretty sick. That's gonna be awesome. Actually, that's going to be pretty dope if that does happen. Like, they win a tournament or something. I'm excited for that to see in the future. Hopefully it happens. Maybe it doesn't, but the fact that it could happen is pretty sick. So yeah. And also, when it comes down to gameplay too, I do want to mention this. Maybe it was just me and my friend, but it felt like there was a kind of like a buffer in the game for inputs or something like that, like a weird period where it didn't work. And maybe that's just me. I didn't like that personally, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but I just couldn't. When I pressed the button, the input for it was like, this doesn't feel right exactly. It doesn't feel like exactly on point. Maybe that's just me though. That's like one small complaint I have about the alpha, but again, it's an alpha, I should mention, so yeah. So yeah, but otherwise, I think the gameplay was fun. The roster, there's only one character I'm interested in right now, and it's Illaoi. I think who is the strongest character in the alpha? It's Darius, hands down, brother. It feels like I'm playing Geltigan. Bro is Goat Lewis, bro. He does far too much damage, but I think the game just in general does a lot of damage because they'll make the rounds longer. So maybe they'll manage that a little bit better, but he just does the highest damage so far. Like, Illaoi does damage, but you have to work for it. It feels a little bit. You have to work for it, and the chip damage he has is kind of stupid. So there's a lot of things going on with that. Like, that's the thing I didn't like, man. Fighting a Darius feels like I just lose. Like, if I'm blocking, since there is no, at least from my understanding, I could be wrong, because again, I don't think the tutorial was really too well. There is no push block or anything like that, or just a way to avoid chip damage of sort. Like, you can parry, if I remember correctly, but that's pretty much it. So it's just like, I'm kind of getting chipped out here by this dude, and like, it's the assist. You know what I'm talking about if anybody's played the alpha. The tackle, and then it could continue the pressure. Annoying. Like, what the freak, man. Like, I know I'm not the only person that's dealt with that dude, but I think he's definitely the strongest character. I want to say the weakest character is probably Illari. I have to say, I think Illari is the weakest one, because I feel as if there was no guidance for me with that character. I'm like, man, what do I do in neutral? Like, I couldn't figure that out. Like, I felt as if I was a stubby character with her. And granted, like, I switched to Yashiwa, I think is his name, and it felt way easier. I'm like, I have a good poke tool. I feel like I'm safe. I can do things. Although I didn't really feel as if I could do that much unless I threw an assist to do some action. So I don't have like a heavy hitting armor that covers the screen like Darius or something like that. But maybe that's just me. So, you know, again, that could be just me, because I didn't really spend a whole lot of time on the game. But I'm just saying this is my experience. So, but yeah, overall, I think the game is fun to play. It has a few problems which is mainly just accessibility, because sure, there's one button special moves, but the depth of the game is just, I think it just overshadows that. Like, one button special moves, but then there's so many mechanics in the game, and there's styles, technically, like freestyle, the thing that makes you do 2 assists. I don't even know the other ones. I didn't even look at them, because I don't even think they even explain it in the tutorial at all, like what they do, like at all. So it's just like, what the freak? Maybe I missed that. I could be wrong, but I don't think they did. So it's like, what are these other things? So I just did freestyle and the double assist thing. That's all I did, and I didn't even do the double assist thing in a match. I just did freestyle. So I feel as if that needs to be explained more in depth what all these things do in the depth of the game. It'll help newer players. And one more thing, and this is optional. It would be cool if they actually allowed inputs, like quarter circle motion inputs in the game for special moves instead of just pressing a button. And even still, they could do what Granblue Versus does, which is just have inputs, and you can also just press the special button move at any time if you want to, because you can always press like down and you'll get a DP in Granblue, or you can just do, you know, the Z motion, DP motion, and get the uppercut. So multiple ways to do it. I just hope they do it for older players, because I know some people didn't like that, because like, man, I have to adjust to this now, and some people didn't play Battle of the Grid or whatever, so they're not adjusted to it. But it would be cool if they did as an option for accessibility as well. So yeah, moral of the story, I think the biggest problem for this game, which is not that big because I think it's an easy fix technically in a sense, is accessibility. Like, people don't know what's going on, so that's why everybody's like, man, I don't know if I like this game, I'm getting cooked. I was like, yeah, and people are like, well, duh, it's a fighting game, bro. You just get good, train. It's not that simple, dude. Like, they don't know they're not getting taught things. They have to look up videos. Yes, that's helpful, but shouldn't the game tell you that too? You know what I'm saying? That's all. I think that's the missing piece of the puzzle. The game should tell the people what's going on, and I think they could do that easily, and things will be a lot better. But overall, the gameplay is fun. I want to see what other characters are going to be added, because I only saw one that I liked, which was Lowy. And please nerf Darius. that's all pretty much. But that is pretty much the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. And sorry if I messed up some of my words, but I was talking kind of fast, because I don't know. I just do that sometimes I don't. But either way, I hope you guys have a great day, night, noon, or whatever time period you guys have up, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video.